Hello everyone, so this week I'm doing a Greek theme and I'm going to start off with a Greek mezze. Now a mezze is perfect if you don't have much time on your hands, you don't want to do too much cooking. It can be as a starter if you want, or it can just be nice with some drinks and you're nibbling as you go if you don't want too big a meal. So I've cheated with some of these things and I'm making a few bits myself. So to start with, we're going to have 2 dips in the middle of a platter. So you can use any shaped platter, you can use a board, you can use sort of a ceramic dish if you like, completely up to you. So I'm going to put 2 dips on this, one of them being hummus and the other tzatziki. So as I said, there's a few bits I'm cheating on. I have bought hummus. I've made hummus many a time and it's just never as nice as shop bought. That's one thing I'll say. So you can make your own, but I'm cheating here. So I'm just going to pop some hummus into a bowl here. No one will know. There's one less thing to make as well. So pop that there. What we can do is, just to make it a little bit more special than taking it out of the jar, put a dribble of olive oil on, a few twists of black pepper. You can also put some pine nuts on top. You can toast these if you want, or you can just put them on in their natural state. There we go. You'd never know. I'm now going to make a tzatziki. So I'm making this, but it's very, very easy. So I'm going to take some Greek yogurt and pop that into a mixing bowl. There we go. And then I'm going to take my trusted lazy garlic and pop some of that into the mix. Lots of salt. Then the last piece of the puzzle to go into the tzatziki is some cucumber. So I've just got an end here. I'm going to cut it in half. And I want to remove the seeds. So I'm going to take my spoon here and I want to just remove the seeds of the core. So you just put your spoon in like that and you just scrape. So I'm just going to do this over a bin. So there we have all the seeds just scraped out like so. And I'll do it the other half. And then what we want to do is really small squares of cucumber. So as fine as we can get it. You can take the skin off of the cucumber if you want. I quite like it in there. And you put that into your yogurt mix. Do a few more bits of cucumber. And you can buy this if you want. You can also use different dips with this. You can get different style hummuses. You can get an onion and garlic dip, whatever you fancy really. Let's get that into there. So then all we do is just mix the tzatziki together. Really simple dip. And then we pop that into the other bowl that we've got. What we can do is we can take a little bit of oregano and just sprinkle that on top to garnish it too. So now we're going to start plating the rest of the ingredients. You can experiment with this, you can change the ingredients, you can use different ones, it's completely up to you. I'm going to start with some meatballs. So you could use, if you're a veggie or vegan, some sort of falafel. You can buy them ready-made. I've cheated with these. These are actually Swedish meatballs, but you can buy the minced meatballs and then cook them yourself, then just reheat them whenever you want, but it's completely up to you. So I'm now just going to start arranging on the plate these meatballs. So these Swedish ones, all I've done is just heated them up and cooked them in the microwave for a couple of minutes. Nothing too difficult there. So I want to create a bit of height as well as you're putting it on, and we can change the arrangement as we go, the more we get on the plate. So I'm now going to take some cucumbers. So I've got baby cucumbers and I've just cut them in half. So I'm going to put these down the side. You can use normal cucumber if you want, but it's quite nice the shape of these cucumbers. So just put that down the side. And then I'm going to put the rest down this other side. So I'm creating the length with the cucumbers. The next thing I will put on is some tomatoes. I've just got some fresh plum cherry tomatoes here. I'll put them over here. You can use sun-dried tomatoes if you want. You can use peppers. I love a mezze. I love picking at different things while you're having a couple of drinks. Pop those on. We can come back to it shortly. The next ingredient, I've got some feta cheese. I love feta cheese. So I'm just going to make a space here for it, pop that flat, turn it around a bit, move my cucumbers, and then I've got another chunk here. I'm just going to stand that upright, just to give it a bit of height. So as you can see, we're starting to build here. So you can swap ingredients if you want, like that. To make it look a bit neater, it's completely up to you. You can push these out a bit. We might want to put another couple of tomatoes here so there's not too many gaps. Okay, I'm now going to take some figs. Figs are a lovely fruit with cheese, so I'm going to layer those up. I've just cut these figs in half. I've done nothing else to them. You can caramelise them in some water and sugar, which is lovely too. Bring that there. Okay, now I've got some parsley. So all I'm going to do is some parsley. This is more for decoration. I'm just going to pop some at the top here. I've tried to be symmetric. I've got my cucumbers. That's a bit too much parsley. It's falling on the floor. Put that there. There we go. Now I'm going to take some pita bread. So I've toasted some pita bread, lovely for dipping. You can just arrange that at the ends here. A bit more up here, there's a bit more space. So again, try and create some height, stand them up. So all I've done with the pita bread is I'm just creating sort of triangles, if you like. Building it up. So this goes really nicely with the dips that we've got. Perfect. And last but not least, we've got some olives. Now the olives are perfect for filling gaps. So take a few olives here. So I want to sort of cover the white of the plate. Put a couple of olives here. And then I think I'll fill the rest in this gap here next to the feta. The last thing we'll do is just take a little bit of olive oil, drizzle that over the feta cheese, and I'm going to take some oregano and just pop that on the feta cheese. And there we have a Greek mezze platter that takes under 10 minutes to make. Actually, I think it's a little bit more than a starter, isn't it? But yeah, you could have it as a starter if you want and do smaller portions. Hope you enjoy.